Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, Mr. Toastmaster, and guests. A great human revolution in life is of a single individual can change the destiny of an entire nation and also the destiny of all humankind. A quote from Tasaka Ikeda, SGI president of Buddhist organization in Japan. What is human revolution? Human revolution is a term that refers to the inner transformation of the individual that enables people to reveal their full potential. Human revolution is not something extraordinary, and it can be achieved in our daily lives. It is and how we should be living. What is it and how can we do it? Let me give you some examples. Let's say there's a young boy who spends all his time playing and never studies. Then one day, he decides to make an effort to improve his future chances and begins to study. This is his human revolution. Or there's a father who thinks only of small things. Let's say his world, himself, his family, and his friends. Then one day, he decides to break out of these narrow confines and just a little extend his helping hand to those who are ill and suffering and give serious thoughts on how to make these people happier. As a result, he is actively devoting his time to this purpose. This is his human revolution. Human revolution, in other words, refers to the rising of an individual, looking beyond their own limits of everyday world, and then striving and dedicating oneself to achieve something more loftier, more profound, and more embracing. The time when we experience the most intense suffering, unbearable agony, and seemingly impossible deadlock, life can seem to be heading to a cessation. These are actually the perfect opportunities for us to do our human revolution. If you're the type of person whose revolution tends to melt away easily, you find it difficult to stick to your goals, and just in order to renew your determination each time you find yourself slipping away, you struggle courageously. This is the perfect time for your human revolution. Despite of these setbacks, you have to keep saying, this is the time I will make it. This is the time I will succeed. And you will eventually achieve your human revolution. There are all sorts of revolution. Political revolution, industrial revolution, economic revolution. Each has its own significance and often necessary. The world will never get any better as long as people themselves, the guiding force behind all endeavors, remain selfish and lacking compassion. In that respect, human revolution is the most fundamental of all revolutions, and the most necessary revolution for humankind. Revolution means to overturn. It means a sudden and dramatic change. A gradual change over the years and growing as we mature is natural, and it's also a process of life. But human revolution occurs when we go beyond that normal pace of growth and undergo a rapid change for the better. The process of human revolution is one of steady, distinct improvement, enabling us to grow and develop throughout our lives. An uncountable number of books designed to inspire us towards self-improvement and self-perfection have been written over many times. If human revolution could be achieved by simply reading, we could all achieve human revolution by just the power of words alone. It would be easy. Actually, human revolution is a revolution in which people can change the fundamental attitudes and ways of thinking and focusing their minds and their actions and their lives on the highest good. Humans, beings, possess the unique capabilities to inspire, for self-improvement, and personal growth. We can envision changing the direction of our lives instead of following its flow. When people speak of wanting to be successful, they generally mean gaining status or prestige in society. But doing human evolution is much more than that. It involves changing and elevating our lives from within. The transformation achieved as a result is everlasting and far more valuable and prestigious than social status. Will you take a leap forward? Or will you be content of where you are now? Everything is in your life that is determined right now. Never really says that. Everything in your life is determined by that decision right now. Is Toastmaster?